Hi, Kim Mitchell here. This is assignment 2.2, self-assessments and reflection video. From becoming a resident leader, the three self-assessments that I chose were my legacy, my passion, and my calling. The strengths that I have for each are, as far as my legacy is concerned, that I live the life grateful for the opportunity that I've been given, that I've used my education and my work experience to assist veterans and their families, and that I've inspired and motivated people across the nation to understand the challenges that our veterans and their families have after serving our nation in uniform. My passion is seeing veterans and their families thrive in communities after service, and I think that is definitely a strength of mine to help people understand the challenges of veterans and to see our veterans thrive. And my calling, I think, is definitely a strength, and it's to serve those who have served, to serve a cause greater than myself, and to ensure that all veterans, caregivers, and survivors have the care and benefits they deserve. As far as my dispositions assessment, I would say lead is number 3, communications, because I know I communicate daily with a lot of people, whether it's senior leaders at the Department of VA, or veterans or advocates and veteran service organizations. But I know that for me, I know that I need to do better communication, and I need to do it as far as more intentional and listening and taking down notes to make sure that I understand the perspective that people are coming from when they talk and communicate with me, so I don't make assumptions. And then that kind of leads into my third assessment, the inclusive leader assessment, where I would say that a lead is in the area of bias awareness. I scored a 3 on that, but and it says that I'm in an active state, but I think I could do better. I know I can become much more of an advocate in this area with the ingrained biases and stereotypes that as probably many people do, and unaware of the unconscious bias, so to speak. And storytelling, I think, is definitely a great way, because I share my story, my experience, and my lessons learned all the time when I go across the country and speak to thousands of different organizations. And I think I need to probably encourage more veterans and more people and their families to share their stories and their background and their lessons learned, so that I can understand, again, their perspective and where they're coming from. So that concludes my video on the self-assessments and reflection for assignment 2.2.